Hello, my name is Eunice Olatunji, a lawyer, a mediator, and a mediation advocate. If this is the first time of coming to this channel or watching my video, thank you for watching. Please stay put so that I can learn one or two things from the stories and the things that we share in this video. In this channel, we talk about laws and social issues and how you can learn from what had happened. Please note that this is not a lawyer-client relationship. So if you want a specified or personalized advice, you can contact us. Thank you. Today I'll be talking about maintenance. It happens that when parties separate, when there are issues in marriages, and people were like, oh, I'm done for. I can't fend for myself. What will happen to me? Or some people say, oh, leave me and I will claim alimony. I will claim this and all of that. So today we'll be talking about maintenance. What are the principles that guide the giving or the grant of maintenance? Who is entitled to maintenance? All of that will be discussed in this video. I will start with the case of Is. Is and Is. So this couple, they live in Lagos. The matter was actually filed in Lagos, Ikeja High Court. The wife is a lawyer, but she had never practiced after she got married. The husband is very rich, he's the captain, and after a while in the marriage, the husband filed for divorce. I think he filed the divorce in 1997, December. And from that moment, he stopped dropping money at home. Remember, the wife is a lawyer, but the husband didn't allow her to work. And she just stayed at home to take care of the children. So they only had one child anyway, but the wife didn't work. She never practiced that. When the marriage could not work again, the husband stopped giving out money. There was evidence before the court that every month the man used to drop 200,000 naira for feeding in the house. This is excluding maybe the nanny money, the security, the maintenance of car. So the woman was living well, and the man had given an expression that she was going to continue enjoying in this luxury, only for the man to say he was no longer interested in the marriage. So the woman responded to the man's petition and asked for restitution of conjugal obligation. So restitution of conjugal obligation, it's the obligation of the parent to provide for the child or the marriage, then perhaps to sleeping together. All of those are conjugal obligations. So the woman asked for restitution of conjugal relationship. For 50,000 monthly allowance for the child and herself, and she also asked that the man should continue to pay for the accommodation where they are living. At the time, they were living in Alimony, Ikeja, Lagos. That's a very nice, classic area to live in Lagos, Nigeria. So the court said that he cannot grant the application because the woman did not give any undertaking as to damages. Ordinarily, in a common civil matter, when you ask for an injunction, you have to give an undertaking that the prayer you are asking for is not made in bad faith. And if the court later finds out that your application was made in bad faith, that you are willing or ready to pay back or compensate the other party for whatever damages they have gone through because of application. So on this basis, the court did not grant the woman's application. She appealed. On appeal, the court found that no, a matrimonial process is different from the regular commercial transaction or other matters like real estate or that matter that you see party coming or bringing application for injunction, restraining the other party from coming here and there. So the court said no. The Court of Appeal said no. This is different. By the Matrimonial Causes Act, a party can bring an application before the court, an interlocutory application. That is an application pending the determination or pending when the court will make a pronouncement whether or not the marriage has broken down as to maintenance of the party and the child or the children in the marriage. So the court looked at it that, okay, from the evidence provided before the court, it is clear that the man used to give the woman 200,000 monthly. The man had made the woman to stop work, making the woman to believe that she will continue to enjoy luxury. However, because the man no longer lived with the woman, he doesn't want the marriage again. There's tendency that they won't have the number of people they used to have in that house again. So the court granted 40,000 naira as maintenance for the wife and for the child of the marriage. In another case, a woman asked for 500,000 naira damages. And the court said no, that money was too much. That we have to, in granting maintenance, parties need to consider the status of those who are involved. The fact that you are divorcing should not be a grant to victimize the husband or any of the parties in the marriage. So the court said, even the 500,000 naira that he claimed for damages, for maintenance, the court held that even the 500,000 naira claimed for maintenance, there was no evidence to support it. So in our courts, even though you don't need to prove specifically, it's not strict proof that you need, but you need to put something before the court to show that the man is capable of giving the money that is being asked for. So that takes me to my next question. Who is entitled to maintenance in a marital relationship? You know that in this plan that a man must provide for his own. Even scripture says that a man who is not able to provide for his home is like an infidel. Under common law, it is the responsibility of the husband to provide for the basic needs of the family, the wife and the children. And the common law which we have adopted governs our marital cases over the period of time, that you will see a situation where maintenance is granted to the wife in favor of the wife, asking the husband to pay the wife. But with our statute, the Matrimonial Causes Act, the law did not say the husband. What the law says is that maintenance of the parties, so it can be either way. It could be the husband asking for maintenance if the wife is well off, is doing very well. Even though in this part of the world, Africans is specific, it may be a thing of shame for a man to ask for maintenance, having the wife to maintain him. But you never can say anything can happen, but I've not seen any case where the husband asks for maintenance. But there are cases where the wife has refused maintenance. So another thing I want to talk about is the distinction between alimony and maintenance. Many people used to confuse these two words together. Alimony in itself, people do confuse these two words together, but I can tell you that both has to do with the relief, financial relief to the parties in their marriage. While alimony is the financial award given to the wife while still in the marriage. For instance, maybe the husband has abandoned the children and has not been providing for the home. the wife can approach the court and ask for alimony, not for divorce. Can ask for alimony while the marriage is still subsisting. So alimony can be asked maybe during the pendency of a divorce proceeding or pendency of a proceeding for judicial separation. Sometimes maybe because of abuse and religion, you may not want to divorce your husband or wife. There are options. You can go for judicial separation. With judicial separation, the marital relationship is still intact. It's just that party will live apart. They won't live together. Maybe during the time of living apart, you can reconcile that we really need each other. We can work this out, and all of that will come back together. So the financial award given during that period that the order of judicial separation is granted is alimony because the marriage is still subsisting. If an order of financial provision is made during the pendency of the divorce proceeding, is still alimony by the definition of Black Law Dictionary because the marriage has not been dissolved. While maintenance is the financial provision made against the husband or wife while the marriage has been dissolved, while the divorce petition has been concluded. In my next video, I will talk about the principle that the court will look at in granting maintenance. Is it just that you can just bring any figure that this is what I want, you have to pay me off before I can live your life? Or I'm not going to pay any damn thing, even if you have children and all of that. So the next video will talk about this principle. Thank you for coming around. Subscribe and click the notification button so that each time we post a new video, you can be notified. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button. You can also share the video and come again. Drop your comments. If you need any specified or personalized advice, you can contact us as well. The contact detail is in the comment section. Thank you for coming around. Thank you.